full lap before the red flag went out, and he was still leading at that stage.
How close was he to the next full lap at the time?
Not sure until we get to the timekeepers on that, but he had a full lap up on him on the other cars, so that should be okay.
I just came around the corner and had no grip whatsoever, going about 2 miles an hour, and it hit the bank just out of the cutting. So I just put it in low gear and just went very, very slowly around the track at about 1 mile an hour, come out of the forest elbow, and the car just, as if it accelerated without me putting my foot on the accelerator, and it just went out of control down where the other cars were and hit them. And then the little Corolla did the same thing behind me.
You're obviously okay. The conditions out there, I guess they were worse than they were this morning because there's probably a lot more oil down.
Well, the conditions was wet and we were on slick tyres. That's what the problem was.
Well, Ivan Stibbard has just awarded the race to the #1 car. You must be pleased with that, even after the crash.
Fantastic. I can't believe it.
Well done, Jimmy Richards. And the crew's celebrating here. Mark Scaife and Jim Richards. They've done it again. Very difficult circumstances. They ground away. Expert pit work kept the car on the island except for the last lap, but they were leading when the race was called. And here's our winners, Mark Scaife and Jimmy Richards.
Of course, the arrival of that storm produced quite a number of incidents. We'll have a look at some of them for you, just recap what happened, just in case you've arrived home. Jimmy Richards and Mark Scaife were leading this race. This is what happened on the exit to Forest Elbow. Brian Callahan, Barry Graham, the 39 car, spinning. Then triggered off is the Toyota Corolla.
That's Bates and Bates, I think, in the Daily Planet car.
And that, of course, Andrew Harris with the brakes on. Driver very quickly out of that. That was young Brian Callahan. Oh, here's the 76 car that hit the wall, got into with a wash. Now, he was quite okay. That is quite a connection with the concrete wall.
It is. It's a testimony to the way the car is built, actually, that you see the driver get out of it without a problem.
Boy, and as you can see, climbing out.
Oh, yeah. His leg against the roll bar.
Very, very lucky boy indeed. And, of course, heading up to the top of the mountain, the flagship. I believe this was Neil Crompton as the Johnson car came across the front of it.
No, that's the Jim Richards car.
It was the Jim Richards car.
So it was between there and here that the damage was done. He's actually done it over the top at Skyline somewhere.
So here he comes down through the dipper, riding it all the way down through here, just limping back to the pits, wondering what on earth Fred Gibson would be thinking about all that. Marshall's probably just couldn't believe it as he aquaplanes down through here on the way to Forest Elbow.
Not realising, of course, that the red flag had been displayed earlier and that his first position was assured.
Now he comes out of the corner. As I pointed out earlier, there's a kink to the left here, so Jim probably just goes to guide the car just a little to the left there. The back of the car now breaks away. And Jim is chasing it. There's not a thing he can do. He's full on the brakes, tail into the wall, brings the front around, and he's on his way into the back of Andrew Harris's car. So exit Jimmy Richards.
And now the class leader.
The Toyota Corolla goes in there, and the rest of the field able to get by there on the inside. Here's another angle of the Toyota. Look at the marshals jumping back over the fence here. And he joins the party down there as well.
The winners of the great race for the second year running, Mark Scaife and Jim Richards. Well, it's a slightly hostile reception. A slightly hostile reception, Mark, but you always knew that you were going to get that to some degree. But regardless, forgetting all of that, it was a triumph out there today because they were the most adverse conditions that you could possibly have experienced.
Well, it was, but like we led the race all day. I can't believe this, you know, like the Nissan cars, Winfield, we won the race. That's how it is.
Jim?
I'm just really stunned for words. I can't believe the reception. I thought Australian race fans had a lot more to go than this. This is bloody disgraceful. I'll keep racing, but I tell you what, this is going to remain with me for a long time. You're a pack of arseholes.
Okay, let's have a look now at the Caltex race score. These are the placings as of the Australian Racing Drivers Club. Jim Richards and Mark Scaife the winners in the Winfield Nissan GTR. On the same lap, Dick Johnson and John Bowe placed second in the Shell Sierra. On the same lap in third place, Neil Crompton and Anders Olofsson. Down one lap in fourth place, 25, Tony Longhurst, Johnny Cicotto in the Benson and Hedges BMW. On the same lap in fifth, 16, Win Percy, Alan Grice, the Holden Racing Team Commodore.